Hello, hello, hello everybody once again. This is Rashid bringing you another trek through the dungeon, this time starring Mutalisk as the Cat of Nine Tails run continues. I apologize for the long delay between me making this vid and the previous part. Things have been busy. That's basically my excuse for everything. On the other hand, thank you all so much for the new subscriptions and the constant comments. Your enthusiasm feeds my enthusiasm, and that's why we're here today, to make some magic. Alright, so when we left off, for those who have, not been with these vids for a while, I was going through I was making this Fielded Summoner build, which is working quite well for me, and I'd been going through the Snake Pit utilizing primarily Ignite Poison, as well as leaning on some of my stronger summonings as needed to, win. I am powerful enough that I should be able to win this entire dungeon branch at this point. My summoning skill and spellcasting skill are basically really high now, and it, goes from there. However, I have a premonition that I'm gonna die right now. It's been a while since I've been on this particular character's record. Probably not going to be paying as much attention as I need to be. Level 5 of the Snake Pit is extremely dangerous. I have Force of Corals of Blinking. Okay, well that's kind of helpful. Very helpful. But being a Fielded, I only have 46 hit points anyway, so it really only takes one screw up to die, and he's already died twice. While the whole point of the Cat of Nine Tails run is that he keeps reincarnating until he dies 9 times, I kinda don't want this one to die. So what I'm gonna do is clear out the next floor of the dungeon, and as soon as I'm done with that, I won't rush to get the rune from the Snake Pit. I'll consider scoping around the dungeon a little more, maybe going to the main floor. I've already cleared out the Orcish Mines and the lair, so, continue in the main dungeon instead of and possibly lose my life there, but I'm really eager to try out the vaults with the summoner build, so that's kind of the thought process. But we'll see how I feel after I'm done with this floor. For now, there are black Mambas to kill, and I have already made the first mistake of not bringing down allies with me. So what I'm going to do is use Isikundurun's Mystic Blast against him twice, and if he lives, I'll just go upstairs without, letting him hit me. Okay, never mind, he hasn't lost. It looks like he's lost almost no health. I'm just going upstairs right now. No need to get into a fight. This time we won't make that same mistake. Let's pre-summon our allies. See, I told you I'd make mistakes. 3 Ice Beasts ought to do it. Send the Ice Beasts against the Anaconda, since he will resist what I'm about to do. Ignite Poison! He caught up to me somehow. Well, I have Ice Beasts to kill him, so let's just blink. Pretty much, and as long as I'm not in melee range of him, I'm not scared. And Igniting Poison should get all of these other snakes off me very nicely. Very nicely. Let's make another Ice Beast, because it looks like one of them got killed. Yep, and I'll just start pelting him with Magic Blast while I wait. Yep, he's dead. Good, 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 good. Again, remember the key principle of summoning, which is, yes, I'm a summoner, yes, my most powerful spells are always going to be my summonings, but I get less experience for it, so if I can get away with not summoning, that's always better. Or rather, if I can steal the kill from my summon, if I can get the kill instead of him. That looks like a really cool weapon, this thin dagger. I've never seen it before. It's a shame. If I wasn't playing a I don't get items character, I'd probably messed around with it for a bit longer. Burn in hell. God, that's so satisfying. In all of the different games I've played, I've never seen a spell that does Sorry, not thinking clearly. Right, in all the different kinds of games I've played where you get powers and you get to use them, I've never seen an Ignite Poison spell or its equivalent where you deal smite damage to everything based on an element. Oh! The first interesting thing of our evening has happened. We've got a fat, stupid-looking dwarf wearing a stupid hat who stinks of alcohol. It looks like he has a lot of high-level armor stuff, and unlike, other runs where it'd be like, oh, I get to wear some good armor off him, this run it's just a matter of, can I kill him? Let's read up on Wiglaf real quick so that I don't walk into a very blunderous mistake. And turns out Wiglaf is a real character, so let's go crawl. Crawl's version of Wiglaf. 140 health, youch. Unique, yada yada yada. No sign of resisting poison, so that's good. Dwarven Fighter of Okuwaru, upward of 50 damage a hit, haste and might before engaging at melee range. No ranged abilities, but he does have haste. Okay. Bottom line, I need to get away, I need to back off, have an army, and then attack him, and that should do the trick. So, let's get the army now. I'm gonna go with scorpions, because I can summon more of them faster. And then start putting in some actual useful allies. Okay, and now confuse him. Assuming it hit, it hit. Now we send everyone into attack. Oh my god, he's not confused anymore. Those are good recovery rates this guy has. I'd be concerned, except, he's so far away from me right now, and I have plenty of ways of escaping if I need to. But I'm gonna start maneuvering my way away from him, and towards a staircase, more importantly, I suppose is what I'm trying to get at. And he caught me. Damn, time to blink. I'm gonna drink a heal wounds just because I don't want to die to an unlucky mistake here. There's no reason he should be able to kill me, but yeah. If I blink, statistically, I could blink to these squares, or I could blink to these squares, which don't help as much, or I could blink to any of these. So it's definitely a good idea to blink right now. And if I wait a turn, there's no saying where he'll be. Okay, there we go. That definitely helped. Do I have slow still? I do still have slow. I'm gonna try to slow him. It's not gonna work, eh? Never mind. Now I'm out of mana. So, damn. And my Ice Beasts seem to be ignoring him instead of charging him. I have enough Blink Scrolls that I'm going to spend / waste one to put all of my Ice Beasts between me and him. And then just start running. Okay, he's a lot tougher than I gave him credit for. And I'm actually beginning to get concerned about whether or not I'll be able to kill him at all. And whenever he starts to haste, he's able to catch me very easily, so I'm going to just teleport and then try and escape this floor at this point. Backing out of the snake pit because I'm not yet comfortable that I'll be able to kill Wiglaf using my ordinary means. I could probably actually kill him with my Abyssal Horrors, but he just seems to be, for the most part, ignoring my summons, or killing them in a couple hits, so yeah. Okay, so onward to the vaults. I know, if you can't handle the snake pit, how can you handle the vaults, and 100 other legitimate concerns. On the other hand, the vaults may well have some interesting and fun loot, and I'm just eager to move on to that area. It leaves a sour taste in my mouth the number of times I've lost there. I didn't mean to do that, but now that I have, I might as well use the abominations I summoned. I meant to actually summon my ice beasts. Oh, wow. Centaur War Chief, your Centaur Warriors are very dangerous. They knocked one of my abominations to critical health in like 2 hits. Do I still have Animate Dead? I do have Animate Dead. Yay! I love that spell. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cleared all that out. Hopefully at least one corpse to eat, which made me sick and sicker, but whatever. Okay, and I love getting off a confuse. It just sets you up for such an easy fight. And I'm not going to carry ridiculously heavy Cyclops flesh with me, though I am going to start dropping some of these items that I don't know why I'm carrying. I guess I kept this crown because it was like a prize, and I don't need it anymore. And what rings am I wearing? Poison resist and wizardry. I'm going to go with the intelligence boost over the wizardry boost at this point. For the most part, yeah, because the only reason I had wizardry was because ignite poison was so badly leveled, and I don't need that on a turn-by-turn basis anymore. It's much better to have a little bit more damage behind my attacks. And I'll drop some of these extra rings, like Ring of Ice, and I guess the Ring of Sustenance I can do without too, and Life Protection. These are things that if I want, I can always come back for. And why am I wearing an unidentified amulet? That's bad form. Yeah, apparently I'm wearing an unidentified amulet, and that's just always a risk, so I'm going to swap that for Amulet of Conservation and hold out for an Identify Scroll to figure out whether I actually like it better or not. Nothing like having enough mana to stand here while my ice beasts die, and then just summon more of them. It's so different from when you're working with armies of the undead only, and so every death is somewhat important, because it thins your numbers. Okay, there we go. That's good, that's good. And I'm trying to remember, did I ever get that spell that lets me make my own long-lasting pets? The twisted, no, I didn't. Okay, cool. Special case of the whole you want to kill him yourself if you can rule is that mummies, you want to let your allies take the curse, since mummies auto-curse you when they die. Okay, I've reached level 14 and gotten an extra life! Woohoo! I can afford to be careless now! Just kidding, that's possibly the worst way to use extra lives. But it does mean that I have a little more confidence going into the vaults, that I'm not going to just screw myself by a stupid mistake, and that is always a good thing. Okay. Again made the same mistake of not pre-summoning allies before going to an unknown floor, and had to retreat because of the same. 3 ice beasts ought to do it. Let's send all of the ice beasts against that undead. Even if they all die, at least they'll rack up some damage, and undead don't heal at all, so I'll be able to chip at them that way. Well, I nearly killed myself, so it's time to heal and back off. Granted, it looks like I'm backing myself into a corner, but it's a very well-defended corner. A very well-defended corner indeed. It's the only reason I'm so content to have walked myself into this instead of immediately retreating upstairs. it's not immediately clear, but I'm basically constantly summoning an extra ice beast. And now that... Oh my god, he killed a... That's a damn powerful zombie. Do I have a undead killer of some sort? No? Okay. Isequindaron's Mystic Blast is always a good one. And now I'm just gonna run for it, I guess. Oh, nope. Ice Zombie got him. Or Ice Demon got him. Thank God. I was worried there for a second. Worried that I'd have to back off. Okay. That's a bunch more down. Oh, that's a fire crab. That's not a dog at all. Time to use some heavy duty stuff on him. Okay. Cleared. And thank God I got there before he got the first shot off, because otherwise that could have hurt a lot more. Thank God. You know, every time I think that I've dealt with this guy, he just comes back for more. Okay, got him. Centaur warriors are way stronger against me than I'd care to admit. I think it's a matter of I'm used to having more health than this field has. So one hit is pretty much near lethal, if not lethal, instantly for me. Okay, cleared again. And cleared again. Erica is actually one of those, I think she's more of a necromantic sorceress, but just a sorceress, so nothing terrifying, but fighting her like this is just a scary place for me to be, trapped in this corridor. So I'm just gonna be backing off from her, you know, stalling her a little bit with my minions and all, but basically I want her out here before I really go to town on her. See, that really ought to... Oh my god, she must be invisible. Because my minions aren't following her, so I'll just chase down the big guy. There we go. And I guess if she's invisible, I'll have to kill her myself. Which shouldn't be that hard. Boom! I'm really not sure what just happened there, to be honest with you, because it looked like my minions were attacking her, but then weren't listening to my command to attack her. So, my gut feeling is, it doesn't matter because she's dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. And that about tears it for this floor. There's just this top layer and then I'm done. Let's go ahead and recall any minions I have to deal with this guy. And actually, while I have powerful minions like abominations, I'm gonna go down a floor just to see what there is and maybe clear out. Yep, that was a good decision. Because these minions I don't generally like to summon and they're not gonna persist for very long. Yeah. Thanks, Alberta. Yeah, so these minions I don't generally like to summon very much, and because I don't like to make too much use of them, you know, now that I have them, they're very powerful and they're not going to last until I clear out that floor upstairs. So, you know, make use of them now while I still can. And this is the kind of fight that fighting with ice beasts might have taken a lot longer. Okay, time to back off. That's a fair bit more than I bargained for. I'm not yet actually working on this floor, so let's not die here. Okay, and that about tears it for my time just now, unfortunately. But I will try and complete this part for now. Actually, let me go ahead and not leave you guys hanging on whether or not I recover health. Get a whole bunch more ice beasts. There we go. Health is all back. And let's just, you know, let's complete the floor. But that about tears it for my time just now, unfortunately. This was a very, very short session, and I apologize for that. I'll try and have the next couple parts out presently. And my god, fire elemental versus ice elementals. Why is this taking so damn long? There you go. That's more like it. I love that they've, you know, that might be... Oh, you know what? Hellhounds and fire elementals spells a specific enemy. I'm trying to remember his name. But is a bit of a dick, a fire genie. So there's actually a very epic fight that's just... Not very epic, but an epic fight around the corner. And I'd rather not stiff you guys on the action, so let's... Yeah, let's leave it here. And I will pick this up as soon as possible so that you guys can see what happens in the confrontation between me and an as of yet unidentified fire genie. Take care, and see you guys next time.